Well, a very pleasant good evening. We're here at the Tournament of the Champions. The Southside Lady Mavs will take on the Carl Albert Lady Titans in the third game of the tournament here. I'm Keith Evans along with Terrell King to be calling the action tonight. And Terrell, it's good to get back and see some basketball again.
Stretch our broadcast voices.
Yep. And you know what makes fun about this tournament is the fact that you bring some smaller teams in. They get a chance to see how they compete with some of the larger teams, and it's always a lot of fun. We've done this for years, and I go back to Lamar last year and had a girl named Corey Sanders. We got to see her basically 3 straight years, and what a ball player she was. And that's what makes this tournament so good is all the players. As Carl Albert gets a tip ball, be tipped out of bounds by Kalia Pressey. Will stay with the Lady Titans.
Well, going with your comment there, I'm going to presume you're talking about the town they come from because we saw those starting lineups. They didn't look too small.
Lady Titans will get the ball in bounds. That's Malia Hatchett with the ball. They'll try to penetrate in. The ball's going to be stolen, taken away by Malia Ty. She'll push it into the front court. Takes all the way down from about 8 feet up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Malia Hatchett. She'll push it in the front court. Excuse me, that's Jakari Brown. The ball's taken away, but Drosopolis Hart makes a nice crossover dribble up off, no good. Ball's blocked out of bounds.
Well, Hart came out there with it, but give credit to Watson on that one. They were the one that got back on defense and kind of stopped that ball, turned them around.
Nice defensive play by Audrey Plunkett for the Lady Titans. Get the ball in. That's Pressey. Pressey will drive, free throw line, fires it up, no good. She'll be fouled. Going to get Audrey Plunkett. It'll be the first foul on Plunkett. First team foul. Pressey with 2 free throws. First one's off the back of the rim, though. Good. Southside changing the starting lineup. They got Meridian Chance in the starting lineup tonight for the Lady Mavs. Pressey will get a second one here. Second's up off the back of the rim, no good. As Brown gets the rebound, they'll push it into the front court. Here's the penetration down, fire it up from about 8 feet. They're going to get Southside for the foul. Nice penetration by Hayden Harrell.
I don't know. It looked pretty clean to me, Keith.
Get Malia Tyre for the foul, her first personal foul, first team foul. We've played about 49 seconds here. Still a filling out process as Hayden Harrell will go to the foul line. First free throws up and no good. Both teams have had free throw opportunities early here, Terrell. Second free throws off the back of the rim and falls through. Harrell with the first points of the ball game tonight. Lady Titans will come with the press here. Southside having problems getting the ball in bounds. They'll get in to Ty. Terrell's more of a man press that they're coming out in.
Yeah, they're pretty much covering them coast to coast right now.
Ty will set the offense. It's an aggressive man too. We say by aggressive, they'll come out and guard you on the 3-point line.
Yeah, and then they help in the paint is what I've kind of noticed. That's where they're getting some of those block looks.
Drosopolis Hart will set the offense, swings it up top to Meridian Chance. Back over to Drosopolis Hart. She looks to penetrate in. Not getting a good look there. The ball's going to be taken away. That is Kinley Sutton on the takeaway. Will get into the front court for the Lady Titans. Makes a nice down low pass up off the glass and good.
That's a tough matchup right there, Keith.
That's Audrey Plunkett, her first 2 of the game. But yeah, they did a good job of, Plunkett did a good job of posting up, and then Sutton made a nice entry pass for the basket. Ty will get in the front court for the Lady Mavs, over to Drosopolis Hart. Swings down low, gets the ball down low to Pressey, off the glass and good. Nice give and go from Drosopolis Hart to Pressey for 2. Lady Mavs trail her early 3-2. Lady Mavs working out of a man defense. They'll go across court. There's a penetration down up for the shot off the glass, no good. That was Malia Hatchett. Can't get the finish. Lady Mavs with a chance here to take the lead with 5:36 to go here in the first period. Drosopolis Hart will set the offense up over to Meridian Chance. They'll feed low post, and they'll try to feed it back out. And they set a good double team by the Lady Titans down there, Terrell, and then Pressey tries to feed it back out, which is always a dangerous pass. There's a 3-pointer on the way up and good by Jakari Brown. Lead up to 4 now. It's 6-2. Almost 3 minutes into the ball game.
I don't think we want to trade threes with them, Keith.
Here's a three by Drosopoulos. Hard on the way off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound chased down by Plunkett. She'll bring it into the front court. Goes to Kinley Sutton on the high post. Ball's going to be tipped away, and a nice play by Pressey. Takes it away, goes up for the shot up, and good. Kalia Pressey now with 4 points in the ball game.
Well, we're forcing some turnovers early. That's a good sign.
That was a good hustle play.
Yep.
It looked like the Lady Titans were trying to keep it from going backcourt, and they weren't really going after it. And then all at once you see Pressey hustling down, getting the ball, and then taking it to the hole.
Smart play.
There's a nice penetration. One floater up, no good by Jakari Brown. Going to have a jump ball. Lindley Oden go check in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Along with Candace Sutton. Excuse me, Logan Settle. Where do I get Candace Sutton at?
I don't know. That's it's the right first letter.
Yeah, we've not been here in a while. I like her game, too. Logan Settle is a ball of energy. I like the way she plays.
Plays hard every trip up the court.
Exactly. As Drosopoulos Hart will get into the front court. She'll set the offense up. Swings it over to the right side. That's Meridian Chance. Back up top to Settle. They'll try to feed low post. And they'll swing it back up. That's Ty. Will penetrate in at the free throw line. Got 3 seconds. Need to get a shot off. The ball's going to be tipped and taken away. That's Audrey Plunkett on the takeaway. Plunkett will push it into the front court. They'll look at the three when they come up, don't they?
They do.
There's a three on the way up and rolls. Does everything but go down for Jakari Brown. Ball going to be chased down by the Lady Titans, so they're going to get her for a walk.
I tell you what, man, they do not give up on it, ever. I think the closest thing we've seen them give up on is on that little backcourt play. It turned into a steal.
Rosa Cheater going to check in for the Mavs. Rosa Cheater's giving Southside some good minutes this year. Drosopoulos Hart will set the offense. Yeah, Southside working that clock. They got down to about 3 seconds on the previous possession. Swing it up top. That's Cheater. Tell you what, it's aggressive defense. They're down to 10 seconds. The Southside's really not got into an offense. The Cheater going to lose the ball out of bounds. The Mav team looks like what you're seeing with this defense from the Lady Titans. They've got to set some screens.
Well, we've seen them set up a couple of them, but just hadn't really sprung anybody open yet.
They'll penetrate around that Zoe Johnson. Johnson will set the offense. Doing a lot of dribbling, a lot of standing. Stand around. Here's a three on the way up and no good. Fight for the rebound. The ball comes down and it's going to be picked up and tough break for the Lady Mavs. That's Annabelle Crawford that gets the rebound.
Foul call on number 34 for Southside, Yana Drosopoulos Hart.
Be on Yana Drosopoulos Hart, her first personal foul, team second.
At the line is shooting number 14, Annabelle Crawford.
Crawford will get 2 free throws.
Back into the Mavericks, number 21, Kalia Presley. Number 1, Paige Watson.
Presley along with Watson will check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Second free throw rolls around, comes off. Tell you, neither team really looking great at the foul line so far. Crawford goes 1 of 2. The ball goes out of bounds as Settle tries to penetrate down, loses it out of bounds. Goes back over to Lady Titans. Got 2:13 to go here. Southside trails Carl Albert 7-4.
Well, I like all our passing on offense, but you got to find somebody open.
They look to penetrate around, and Southside had a chance maybe to set the double team there. Now there's a nice penetration all the way down to the hole, up and good. That's Zoe Johnson off the bench, her first 2 points of the ball game.
That's kind of their play right there. I think they use that 3 just to set that little cutter up.
They do a lot of slashing to the basket,
Yes.
don't they? From what we've seen, there's not a lot of really offense as far as here's a steal. Breakaway going down, going up for the shot, no good, but they'll get a foul on Kalia Pressey. Be her first turn, the third team foul. As Audrey Plunkett will go to the foul line for 2 free throws.
I'm not sure the right word to use on this one, but been kind of sloppy with our passing.
Say it how it is.
Yeah, I mean, we started off the game like really crisp in our passing game, but it's like it seems like we just kind of started getting a little sloppy.
First free was up and good for Plunkett. She's got 3 points in the ball game.
And I think it goes back to what you said. It's like set those passes up with a screen, get a little bit more separation.
Nice rebound by Kalia Pressey. Loses that dribble. Now we'll try to throw the ball. It's going to be tipped. I'll tell you, that's a tall girl in Plunkett. She's made 3 or 4 nice plays out there on the defensive end playing the passing lane.
Well, if you can't go over, get her in there and bounce past it under.
I'm not seeing a team, though. What's interesting to me, Terrell, here's a 3 on the way up and good. It's Audrey Plunkett. She's got 5 points in the ball game. Southside going to take a timeout. With that timeout, let's go and take one, too. Watch the Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network. It's been a long day. Welcome back. It's been a big first quarter for Audrey Plunkett for the Lady Titans. She's got 5 points. The point I was going to make, I watched this Carl Albert team, and it's a slashing team, but what's really kind of interesting about this group, though, Terrell, is you've got one girl really moving around, and you don't see a lot of cutters to the basket. They kind of like they're opening it up, and they depend on those girls to penetrate the lane. If you can stop that, I think you got a chance.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're just going to have to disrupt that little game they're playing down there.
But the problem is you've got some girls that can take it to the hole about any time.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they got about 3, maybe 4 different variations of that same play.
Yeah, I think you've got a coach that knows his talent.
Yeah,
Mr. Southwest Hart gets it into the front court. Again, they're putting some pressure on, and that's kind of been the difference. A couple of big steals have opened this lead up to 9. Nice penetration down low by Settle, and she'll draw the foul. She'll get 2 free throws. That'll be Annabelle Crawford, her first personal foul. As Logan Settle will go to the foul line for the Lady Mavs. She'll get 2 free throws. And that's what we talked about with Settle was that aggressiveness, Terrell. She showed it right there to get the free throws.
Yeah, she backed that defender in the paint once she had that favorable matchup.
Yeah, Lady Mavs 0 for 3 from the foul line. Got to make those free throws. Second free throw up and good. Gets that lead down to 8. We've got 40 seconds to go here before the end of the first period. Again, Lady Mavs working out of a man defense.
That's what you got to do right there.
Terrell, let me ask this basketball question. We talked about they do a lot of ball handling and standing around and drawing the penetrate. There's a nice move to the hole, and they'll get a foul call. That's on Malia Ty, her second.
I think they got Watson.
Yeah, Watson. Okay, that's better. That's her first. It would have been Ty's
yeah.
second. Yeah,
That's right.
we'll take that. Zoe Johnson will have 2 free throws. But when they play that type of offensive, are you better off going to a zone maybe?
Well, I think that's what the coach is doing right here. It's what it looks like to me. It's a little switch zone. So it's like as they're trying to do that, set that little screen up and that cutter up, you're kind of switching to get the matchup you like for the cutter that's going to the bucket.
2 for 2 for Zoe Johnson. She now has 4 points in the ball game.
I think if you go to a strict zone on it, though, you kind of give, you're kind of showing your cards.
Well, and you also got some shooters on this team.
Yeah, that's
too.
what I'm saying. You're kind of showing your cards, and then they just back up and drain a 3 on you.
Cheater will fire a 3 up on the way up and no good.
I think that's a shot you wanted right there, though, Keith.
Yeah, they got a good look and got a decent shot off. Southside trails here at 15-5. Be back at the start of the second period after this. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an aqua.
Welcome back, Southside Trails here 15-5. And Terrell, it was a first period where it was really the defensive end, I thought, is where the Lady Titans made their biggest push. There was a couple of steals, especially by Audrey Plunkett. She led the way with 5 points, while for Southside, Clea Pressey, 4 points for the Lady Mavs.
Yeah, they really only had one big, long, sustained run on us, but ultimately kind of came down to some of those defensive turnovers they were able to force on us. Early on, we were kind of forcing all the turnovers.
Aubrey French going to check in the ball game for the Lady Mavs.
Good look.
Swing it back up top to Ty. Ty will fire a 3 up on the way up, just off the side of the rim, no good. Got a good look, though.
Yeah, it looked like it's going.
There's certain points, though, that, and we talked about this Lady Mav team, you got to be decisive at some point. You know, what do you want to do? How do you want to do it? And I like that attitude of she had a good look, she took it.
Well, that's especially as a ball handler. Like, you almost got to make up your mind before you go do something what you're going to do, and then just stick with it.
We'll get Malia Ty for the foul. She's got 2 now. Looking across the way, and I see Preston Williams sitting over in the stands, and I always want to say 2 minutes. Does a great job. Great PA guy for both Eufus and Northside. There's a nice play by Presley, tipping the ball away.
You know who I was glad to hear back on the PA? Don Tate.
Yeah,
he's back.
I was asking about that. This is Don's going to just do 2 games.
Is that right?
And let someone else do. I think Kyle Stiles did the other 2 games.
Yes.
He did a nice job, too.
Yeah.
Nice swing pass over. They're getting an open look there, and there's a nice penetration down for about an 8-footer up and good. That's Jakari Brown now with 5 points in the ball game. But that time they kind of changed the offensive philosophy up. It was more of a passing game. They got the open look through the pass. Actually, it was the penetration that broke down the defense. Here's a nice pass down low, and the ball's on the floor. Going to be a jump ball. Go back to Carl Albert. Again, they lead here 17-5. We got 6:52 to go here in the second period. Of course, the winner of this will play tomorrow night at 8:30 against either North Little Rock or Brock, Texas, while the loser will play at 4 o'clock against the loser of North Little Rock and Brock, Texas.
Brock, Texas.
Not sure where Brock, Texas is.
It sounds like a road trip either way.
Yeah. You've got 2 Texas teams here. You got Argyle, Texas, too. And they look good. They put a pretty good beat down on Shiloh Christian. There's Aubrey French, got the ball in the front court. I tell you, I like this little Hayden Harrell. She put some pressure on the ball, forces another turnover. Harrell will get a look on a 3 up here, fires it up, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Rosa Cheater.
Rose is looking to run.
She'll be able to get it up here. Gets it into the front court. Will set the offense up for the Lady Mavs. They'll get a reach-in call on
That's what you want right there.
Audrey Plunkett. That'll be her second personal foul. Team third.
Punish him for leaving that matchup out there. I like it.
Audrey Plunkett, that is her second first team foul in the second quarter.
Actually, they go back and reset it. That'll be the first team foul.
You love that rule, don't you?
Well, I would like it better if they did it for a half instead of just a quarter.
Yeah, I'm with you, especially in high school. It's not quite as much clock as college.
William Mavs will inbound the ball from the side. They'll get it into Yana Drosopoulos-Hart over to Rosa Cheater. Cheater will set the offense up for the Lady Mavs. Again, they're working out of a man defense. It's going to be a steal. That's Crawford on the steal. Swing it up top to Kinley Sutton. Southside getting working out of a man defense. Yeah, the key in this defense, though, Terrell, definitely is just, you can't let the girl with the basketball get any type of penetration.
That's right. You got to stay between them and the bucket.
Oh, nice give and go pass from Crawford back out over to Crawford. Here's an open three up, no good. That was Zoe Johnson. Will have a foul call. That's Annabelle Crawford, her second personal foul.
Ooh, there's your hockey line change, Keith.
Yeah, whole new group coming in. In fact, we've got a new Lady Mav coming into the ballgame. That's Allie Carroll. Will check in. I think Coach Brunk just trying to get that combination that works. Trying to find somebody on that floor to get some points. You got 4 points from Pressey and only 5 points in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Drosopoulos-Hart, they need to get her going. Looks to penetrate in, makes a nice move down, fires it up from about 8 feet up and good.
There you go, good call, Keith.
She's a ball player. No other way to say it. The way she handles the ball, it's like it's a natural. You can tell when she dribbles. There's a penetration down, an easy basket, a breakdown of the Southside defense. Jakari Brown now with 7 points. That's the type of play, if you're watching film, you don't want to see.
Right.
Can we skip that part?
Fast forward, Coach.
I'll tell you, Brown's quick, though. Lady Mavs do a little give and go here with Drosopoulos-Hart and Paige Watson. They'll feed down low. That's Allie Carroll. It's going to be bumped. I like what she's doing, working hard there. They'll get the foul on Kinley Sutton. It'll be her first personal foul. Team third. Might get that bonus after all.
That's right.
That's what we live for, is the bonus, right?
Yeah.
Southside inbounds the ball, gets it over the corner. That's Paige Watson. Has an open look for a three up off the side of the rim. No good. Southside getting some good looks. Is it going back to the cellophane on top of the basket?
That's what I was about to say earlier. I thought once we had knocked that stuff loose, we were in good shape. But
a nice penetration down for the basket. That's Jakari Brown. Brown now with 9 points in the ball game. There's a shot up and no good. I'll tell you another thing this Carl Albert team does good, too. Did you see how many girls were there going for the rebound? They go off their man and they turn, even when you're playing a man defense, you usually have somebody out of position, but they had 4 girls there to get the rebound.
I was going to say it's usually 3 girls down there and 1 on the way.
Penetrate down low to Crawford, swings it cross court up top to Sutton. There's a nice penetration in up for the shot, another basket. That's Zoe Johnson. She now has 6 points off the bench for the Lady Titans. Southside down here 23-7. Drosopoulos-Hart looks to penetrate in.
There's that
Makes
screen.
a nice move, fires up at 3 on the way off, and good.
Yeah, did you notice that came off that screen you were looking for?
Yeah, she made a nice crossover move, too, to set herself up to be able to shoot the ball. She's got to get 15 to 20 for Southside to have a chance in this ball game. Southside, Lady Mavs down 23-10. Here's a three-pointer on the way up and good. Don't need that match, and that's Jakari Brown. She has 11 points here in the first half. Lead up to 16 now. Get the ball, Drosopoulos-Hart. We haven't seen Anaya Morris tonight. Swing it to Paige Watson. Look to penetrate down, goes cross court. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Back over to Carl Albert.
Well, that's actually probably the right idea.
Lady Mavs are struggling sometimes, though. They get the ball too far down low and then try to swing it back out. And that's a recipe for disaster when you do that, especially if Audrey Plunkett's in the ball game. Got your ball handler, Hayden Harrell, back in the ball game for Lady Titans. She'll get a look at a three here, fires it up. It's going to be it off the front rim and goes back in for three. Gets that shooter's roll. Lady Mavs struggling to get the ball in, and Coach Brunt going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. It's only going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. Southside trails here at 29-10, and Terrell, it's
they're relentless.
They come at you from all angles, and what's really been the difference here in the second period has been the ability of, say, a Zoe Johnson or Jakari Brown to penetrate, break down the defense, and get some open looks and some easy baskets.
Well, the thing that's impressed me is, typically when you get toward the end of either half, you kind of start seeing some slacking up on defense. I'm not seeing them slack up. It seems like they're getting faster. So,
well, this may be one of these teams, too, that you may have 8 or 9 girls that are all looking for playing time.
Yeah.
And we see that with the Southside team, though. They'll get down, and a lot of times they'll get down in a ball game, but you don't ever see the quit.
No,
and they come hard, they play hard, and I think that's the key for Southside tonight. They're going to have to kind of get it going if they're going to get back in this ball game down by 19. They really need to cut it down. 1:45 to go here before the half.
Well, we joke about the cellophane, but, man, sometimes it can sure seem real.
Well, they put the pressure on, though, don't
That's
they?
it. They are relentless.
Sophos Hart gets it into the front court. Tries to get the ball to Presley. That's the key, too, for Southside is really you had to – I think what's hurt Southside more than anything is Malia Ty picking up that second foul. Your point guard out of the ball game. Cheater's not in the ball game, so you've got Hart having to work the point. I think she's better off as the off guard as your scoring guard. They'll feed high post, low post. Nice move down and a nice finish. That's Annabelle Crawford off the bench now with 3 points.
Yeah, and you can tell Hart's trying not to pick up that second foul, too.
Logan Settle will get the ball in the front court. Drives all the way down. Will fire it up. She'll be fouled.
Draw the contact.
I think that's on Brindley Crawford.
Foul call on number 34 for the Lady Titans. Brindley Crawford, her first, fourth team foul at the line.
2 free throws for Settle. First one's up and no good. Logan Settle has 1 point in the ball game as Ty will check back in for Drosopolis Hart. Meridian Chance back in for Allie Carroll. Second free throw's up and good. Settle now with 2 points in the ball game. She's 2 of 4 from the foul line.
They're just trying to even it out right there. That's all.
Well, they penetrate in. They have no answer right now for Zoe Johnson or Jakari Brown. Are just penetrating off the wing doing layups. Lead up to 22 now. They'll penetrate down, going to get a foul call.
Foul call on number 3.
That's on Hayden Harrell.
Hayden Harrell, her first, fifth team foul at the line shooting for the Mavericks. Number 2, Malia Ty.
First free throw's up and no good. Lady Mavs really struggling at the foul line tonight.
Number 11, Vanessa Campbell.
Second free throw by Ty is off the back of the rim, no good. I think Southside is 2 for 8 from the foul line tonight. There's a nice play, a nice steal by Meridian Chance, and you get the steal, but they put the double team on.
Yes, sir. Try to trap you in the corner, keep you that back.
There's more contact. That's another thing, too, is well, I'll tell you what, they're something close to a mugging a couple of times out there.
They don't give you a break.
Yeah. They get a little more aggressive as the game goes on.
Yes.
Yeah. What a team, though. This really tough matchup for the Lady Mavs. See if Lady Mavs want to hold for the last shot. As Ty looks to penetrate in. Tries to pass. It's going to be taken away. That's Campbell who takes it all the way down, goes up off the glass, no good. And there's a fight for the rebound. Presley knocks the ball away, will stay with the Lady Titans.
Timeout taken by Carl Albert.
Oh,
Yeah, 30 seconds.
They're going to draw it up in the dirt, Keith. We've seen this play before.
You got a 22-point lead.
Yeah,
I like the call. I'll tell you why I like this, though. I don't care what the score is. This is an opportunity for Carl Albert to work on a play that they may need at some point in the ball game. Now, obviously, tonight they're ahead by 22. Not a big thing tonight, but I think that's a good call by the coaching staff to do that.
I always say, regardless if you're up by 22 or down by 22, work on what you got to work on, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that call.
We're going to pull Buzz on the radio?
You might have to.
Come on now. I figured you really had a long afternoon.
Yeah, there's a nice play. What a call, though. Yeah, an easy basket for Zoe Johnson. Southside trails here at the half, 35-11. Be back with the first half scoring summary after this. Watch the Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an AquaCrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at Or. Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Here at the Oil Doctor, we keep your engine running smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in, out, and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have
Welcome back. We're at the half. Southside Trails here 35-11. Let's go ahead and look at the first half scoring summary. Had a nice long visit with Buzz Sawyer, the voice of the Northside Grizzlies. So we look at the first half scoring summary. Southside, let's go with the Carl Albert Titans, Lady Titans. First of all, Hayden Harrell had 4 points. Jakari Brown, 11 points. Audrey Plunkett, 5. Zoe Johnson off the bench with 10. And Annabelle Crawford with 3 points. And Terrell, I thought the big difference there, Southside playing it fairly close there in the first period, but it was, you had Audrey Plunkett making some plays in the first period, but it was Jakari Brown along with Zoe Johnson really just taking that ball from the top, driving to the basket, making things happen.
Well, they were waiting until they got their most favorable matchup, and as soon as they had the look they were looking for, man, it looked like, they made you almost kind of feel kind of silly. It just looked like a layup out there, but ultimately, they got a pretty good little game plan going.
For the Lady Mavs, Yana Drosopoulos-Hart led the way with 5 points. 5 points in the second period. Clea Pressey, 4 points. And Logan Settle rounded the scoring for the Lady Mavs with 2 points. And Terrell, it's a game right now where you just need to try to figure some things out and work to make some things happen here in the second half because down 24 at half, it's going to be a long comeback for the Mavs if they're going to come back and win this one.
That's it. The thing you don't want to get into is a three-point competition with them. You just got to kind of grind your way back into it.
Well, I'll say this about this Carl Albert team is you've got the length out there with Audrey Plunkett on the defensive end, and then, of course, we talked about Johnson along with Brown. Brown can also shoot that three, but I think the girl that makes it go is Hayden Harrell, the little point guard.
Yeah, anytime they kind of get in the bind.
There's a nice pass down low for 2.
They do that right there.
That's Plunkett now with 7 points, but that was Harrell. And that's really one of the few times we've seen somebody actually cut.
Right. Like a play.
Off the baseline down low, receiving the ball from up on the wing. And here's going to be a steal. That's Kinley Sutton on the steal. Takes it down, fires it up from about 8 feet up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Paige Watson. Watson gets over to Drosopoulos-Hart. She looks to penetrate in, will fall down, loses the ball. Be picked up. You've got 2-on-2 here, and there's a nice penetration down for the basket. That's Jakari Brown. She now has 13 points in the ball game. They get Malia Hatchett for the foul. They'll have her first personal foul.
Those are the kind of fouls you like right there. You just stand there and take it.
Malia Ty will bring the ball up. Yeah, Ty got in early foul trouble, had to set it out. I thought that was a key, too, in the fact you saw a lot more penetration. You didn't have her defense. She'll fire a three up here, up and no good. Meridia Chance had a chance at the rebounds and unable to pull it down. And then I think also you missed as we said, you missed that defense out there, and also you had to have Drosopolis Hart really work at the point more. Rosa Cheater came in and played point a bit, but it was mainly Drosopolis Hart. That kind of takes away the scoring when she's not out there. There's a penetration down for another easy basket. Brown now with 15 points in the ball game. 30-point lead here, 41-11. Drosopolis Hart looks to penetrate in. There's a nice give and go. Swing it back out. A three underway by Paige Watson. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Audrey Plunkett.
I think that's the game you want to play right there, though.
We've had some good looks. I mean, you can set those feet and get the looks, just not getting the finish. Oh, nice penetration down, taking it strong to the hole for another 2 points. That's Audrey Plunkett. Southside going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so let's go ahead and take a timeout too. You're watching Southside Lady Mav basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end of season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with.
Well, we started out the second half in an 8-0 run here for the Lady Titans, and Terrell, it's been 4 layups.
Yeah.
And
so far.
I think you made a good point, though. I think that they're looking for a certain matchup.
They are.
And
they're kind of rotating to it.
Yeah, and they get that matchup. But we did see one play where the point guard, Harold, threw the ball down low to Plunkett for the basket.
That's really what you're trying to set up with that little rotation.
Nice give and go pass to Drosopolis Hart. A lot of contact.
And a lot of contact.
Then they'll get Sutton for the foul. Be her second personal foul. Be 2 free throws here for Yana Drosopolis Hart. First free throws off the back of the rim, no good. 2 for 9 from the foul line tonight.
That's all I've got marked down.
Second free throws up and good. Shooters will make the second one.
That's right.
Harold bring the ball up. Look to penetrate down. That's a tough matchup for anybody that's got to go with Plunkett. She's got that size and a lot of quickness. Harold looks to penetrate in. Here's a 3 on the way up and good. Audrey Plunkett. She's got 7 points here, 12 points in the ball game, 7 points in the second half.
Wherever they're standing on the court is open. You know it? It doesn't matter where they are. They can make that.
I think the Lady Mavs too, but they've got to work on it. He gets some spacing. Jakari Brown, her first personal foul. Rosa Cheater will check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Settle will bring the ball in for Lady Mavs over to Drosopolis Hart. Looks to penetrate in. She's got that height matchup going up against Harrell. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Mavs. Got 4:44 to go here in the third period. Southside trails 46-12. Drosopolis Hart will get it in. I haven't seen the other teams, but I will say this. Whoever's got to play that Northside team is going to have a tough match. Talking to Buzz Sawyer, they go about 10 deep on that team, and I don't think there's much of a drop-off as Harold works the ball down, makes a nice pass down low. Nice give and go pass to Sutton. Shots up and no good. Clea Presley with the rebound for the Lady Mavs. Cheater will push it into the front court. You know you got something going on when you got your tallest girl on the floor guarding the ball. And I like that because it's hard to throw over the top of Audrey Plunkett. Going to get a walking call on Pressey. Ball goes back over.
Crawford's had a heck of a game on defense, too.
Yes, she has. Also has 3 points in the ball game. I got to say, those two, I'm going to take a guess and say they're twins.
Yeah. They could certainly pass for it.
Yeah, I think they are. We can look up here at the Crawford girls. Both good ball players. Yeah, they're class of 2029, so they're only, what would that make them?
Sophomore?
Sophomore? No, ninth grader.
Ninth? Yeah, freshman. You're asking me to do a lot of math this late at night, Keith.
That's on Annabelle Crawford, her third personal foul. Is Meridian Chance to the foul line for the Lady Mavs, looking for her first points, and there it is. Meridian Chance got the start tonight for the Lady Mavs. You could tell her out of a crowd with those shoes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Want to say hi to her grandparents living in Georgia. Sure they're tuning in for the ball game tonight. There's another three on the way, and Audrey Plunkett starting to feel it. 10 points here in the second half on 2 threes.
I don't know that she knows how to miss.
Now, nice hustle play, though, coming back. That's Zoe Johnson on the steal. Here's an open three. Fired up and no good. Nice hard rebound going up strong, up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Meridian Chance. Gets the ball out to Logan Settle. Settle will bring the ball up for the Lady Mavs. Rosa Cheater will set the offense. Kind of backing off just a little bit.
Well, they're at least making you think that's what they're doing.
Swing it over to Kalia Pressey, top to Gisopoulos Hart. Logan Settle on the right wing, looks to penetrate in. They don't give you anything.
Nope.
Yeah, you almost got to set some screens just to get open. There's a nice penetration, a good shot by Chance. I like that move, though.
Yeah, it was.
Nice one-hander right there, just didn't get the finish.
Nice look.
So Titans get the ball down. We're going to get a foul call. It's going to be on Pressey. Be her second. 2 free throws here for Zoe Johnson. Johnson with 10 points in the first half, looking for first points here in the second half. First free throws up and good. Nice touch by Johnson. Aubrey French along with Allie Carroll check back in for the Lady Mavs. Vanessa Campbell in for Lady Titans. Second free throw is also good. Lead up now 51-13. We've got 2:11 to go here. Cheater looks to penetrate in.
Nice.
It's a nice give and go pass to Allie Carroll. Can't handle the pass, and we're going to have a jump ball. We'll stay with the Lady Mavs.
That was the right look.
It's a good job of breaking the defense down and then finding the open girl underneath the basket. Just didn't get the finish that we wanted. There's a nice inbounds pass to Carroll. That's what she can do. She's got that height and only going to get better. Here's about an 18-footer up and good. I'll tell you what, Zoe Johnson off the bench, what a nice touch, has 14 points.
I don't know that they miss any more than 22 down there.
Well, they put pressure up top, and the ball's going to be another jump ball here. Will go. I actually think they're going to keep it with the Lady Mavs. Well, no, they'll go back. I was looking at the arrow over there. The arrow was pointing towards Southside, but we got the last jump ball. Thought we might get a little home cooking there.
They gave the manual, the old school hand signals.
Lady Titans will set the offense up here. Feed high, low post. Now the two Crawford sisters will get it down low. There's Sutton. The good job of Sutton really looked like she might take an extra step.
I thought she did too.
There's a nice penetration down for 2 more. I'll take a Zoe Johnson off the bench.
Pretty salty.
Look at Annabelle Crawford. They'll be her 4th personal foul. 15 foul. Lady Maz will be shooting free throws here. Logan Settle will go to the foul line. It's kind of like football, though, Terrell. You got to have spacing, and when you give up that dribble, that's when they pounce, and you've got to move to get open. And Southside not doing a very good job, really. We're standing around too much. You know, we always talk about that. First free throw about Settles up and good. Logan now with 3 points in the ball game.
Getting warmed up on those free throws.
I think Logan Settle, she can get that going. She's doing good tonight there, but I think that she gets that going because she plays that type of aggressive game. She'll be at the foul line a lot as the season goes on. Try to swing the ball inside. The ball was tipped away by Allie Carroll, but it's going to be picked up by Zoe Johnson. Feeds Sutton on the high post. Get a penetration in here by Malia Hatchett. Here's about a 15-footer up, no good by Hatchett. There's Allie Carroll going for the rebound. That should be backcourt. Should it not?
I guess they said Carroll had possession.
Well, she dribbled it into the girl dribbled into the backcourt, but hey, look at Allie Carroll for the foul. At this point, I don't think it's something that you can really argue anyway.
Yeah, I don't know that they're going to debate it too long.
Yeah, only down by what we are. There's a nice move to the inside. And tell you what, the Crawford girls get after it now, don't they? That was a good play there that was Brindley Crawford, her first 2 points of the ball game.
They don't give up on anything.
You know, Coach probably hates that they're 9th graders too, don't you think? Yeah, and that's the end of the period. Southside trails here at 57-15. Be back with the start of the 4th period after this. This is Southside Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
Welcome back as we start the 4th period here. The Lady Titans will get the ball. Zoe Johnson will bring it up. Zoe's had a good ball game tonight off the bench. She's actually the leading scorer for the Lady Titans with 16 points. The feed high post again for Crawford. That's Brindley Crawford.
Isn't that kind of how Trevin Brazil does? When they don't start him, he comes off the bench and he ends up the leading scorer.
Actually, that was Annabelle Crawford, I'm sorry, going to the free throw line with 2 free throws. Now, what do you think, Trayvon? You think he's better off the bench?
I do.
They've got a big test to take on Texas Tech tomorrow. I think this team actually may be pretty good.
I think so, too. You're playing some tough teams.
Well, you talk – the most impressive thing for me is when I hear Coach Cal talk.
Yeah.
I see why he's a Hall of Fame coach, and
That's
the ball's
right.
going to be taken away. As Johnson will push it up. She fires it up. No good.
Almost got there.
Yeah, they'll get settled for the foul. I see what you're saying, though, Terrell, with this Carl Albert team with Wells along with Jakari Brown and even Hayden Harrell to a point, too. They get those matchups that they like. It just makes it tough to be able to slow them down, as Kylie Honeysuckle will check in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. First free throws up and good. Johnson's got a nice touch.
Well, and you can kind of see it when they play defense, too. I mean, I think they've had almost 20 fouls tonight, and, you know, what they do is when they don't like the matchup, man, they just foul you. They just make you earn it from the line.
Southside about to make some wholesale subs, I think, here as Honeysuckle looks to penetrate down. That's a nice move going to the hole, and she'll be fouled. That's going to be her fifth, and Annabelle Crawford will foul out. Kylie Honeysuckle with a foul line for 2 free throws. First free throw up, no good. Kylie kind of has got that touch. She's actually doesn't center herself on the free throw line. She's got about 2 steps to the left. You got to find your comfort zone shooting those free throws.
Well, if you think about it, Keith, your right arm was made on the right side of your body, so it actually puts it dead middle.
Second free throw up and no good. There's a rebound for the Lady Mavs, up and good.
Kennedy.
It's Kennedy Bourne, first 2 points of the ball game.
Right off the bench.
This is where I like this Southside team. You know what you're going to get now as far as hustling and playing hard. Yeah, you're down big, but there will be no quit in this group.
Nope.
As Ryan Gatewood will check in the ball game, too, for the Lady Mavs. It's a nice move all the way to the basket. Fires it up from about 8 feet up and good. That's Vanessa Campbell's first 2 points of the ball game. As Aubrey French will bring it up for the Lady Mavs. Looks to penetrate in. Swings it back out. Ball's going to be taken away. That was Creighton Christensen on the takeaway. Campbell drives in, goes up strong off the glass, up and good. He's got 4 points now.
Left side of the bucket, Keith.
She's coming in and giving some good minutes for this Lady Titan team. There's Settle penetrating down. Ball goes out of bounds. Will go back over to the Lady Titans. Rosa Cheater will check back in for the Lady Mavs to replace Logan Settle. Georgia Brunk will check in for the Lady Mavs. That name, I think, is familiar.
Yeah. She got some height. She might go out here and block a couple of these.
Here's a look at a 3 on the way up and no good. That was Creighton Christensen. Ball did everything but go in as Cheater looks to penetrate down, swings it over to Gatewood. Gatewood will fire a 3 up off the side of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up strong, and there's our coaching point right there. Did you see what Gatewood did? She shot the 3. What did she do after? Followed the shot. Exactly, and got the break, and now gets a chance at 2 free throws.
Well, I think you had made this point a couple games ago, but when you're following your shot from three-point land, usually you kind of surprise that defender.
Yeah, you kind of know where it's going, too, or should.
Well, if you're going to get that rebound, it's coming right back at your face, usually.
Fraser Howard will check in for the Lady Mavs. Second free throw here for Gatewood. Second free throw is good. Ryan's first points of the ball game. Got 2:16 to go here. Southside trails 65-18. Hopefully we won't see too many teams as good as this Carl Albert team.
Boy, I'll tell you what. From what I've seen tonight, if anybody's going to give Northside a run for their money, it's going to be these guys.
Well, both seems to think that Argyle, Texas team
pretty
is
decent.
Pretty solid team. I think you're going to see the North Little Rock. They always seem to have a good team to come in and always very competitive.
Looks like Frazier in the game.
Oh, there's a nice move to the basket. Go up strong, up and no good, and can't get the finish there, but a good move by Brindley Crawford. Got 1:35 to go here in the ball game. Cheater takes it all the way down, makes a nice underhand scoop shot, and good. Nice play by Rosa Cheater. I like the aggressiveness.
Pressy, the first one off the bench, cheering on that one. Like to see that.
Here's a three on the way up and good. That was Isis Hayes.
Back in the game, Southside, number 53, Kylie Honeysuckle, number 5, Allie Carroll.
As Allie Carroll along with Honeysuckle will check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Got Fraser Howard out there for the Lady Mavs.
Nice look.
A nice give and go pass to the inside. Can't get the finish by Carroll. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Mavs. Down to 49 seconds to go here. Kennedy Bourne will check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. There's a nice move, penetration. Kennedy Bourne will go back to the foul line. Bourne has 2 points in the ball game. A chance to get up to 4 here. First free throw rolls around, comes off, no good. Ryan Gatewood will check back in for the Lady Mavs. Bourne will get a second free throw here. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Lady Titans get the rebound. We're down to 23 seconds to go here. They get the ball in the front court with Campbell. Now they're going to hold the ball out, and that'll probably end the ball game right there. Southside going to fall here 68-19. Let's go ahead and wrap up the scoring here real quick. Terrell is, we'll kind of, instead of going all the way down the list, we'll just kind of go with the main scorers in the ball game first. For Lady Titans, Shakari Brown finished with 15. Audrey Plunkett, 15. Zoe Johnson, your leading scorer with 18. Annabelle Crawford, 5. Brindley Crawford, 2. And Vanessa Campbell, 4 off the bench. While for Southside, your leading scorer was Yana Drosopoulos Hart with 6. Clea Pressey, 4. Logan Settle, 4. Meridian Chance, 1. Rosa Cheater, 2. Kennedy Bourne, 2. And Rian Gatewood off the bench with 1 point for the Lady Mavs as Southside falls here big time, 69-20. As far as the way the tournament goes now, Southside will play the loser of this next ball game, North Little Rock, Brock, Texas, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. That's when we'll be back, while Carl Albert will advance to the winner's bracket game at 8:30 tomorrow night against the winner of this ball game coming up.
Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking about sticking around watching a little bit of this one just to see.
Is that after we leave the break? I
think so. we got to go check out the buffet first.
If they got some cookies down there, we'll get some cookies. Come check out some of this. But yeah, tough game for the Mavs tonight. You know, that's what you're gonna see. You're playing teams. We knew what this Carl Albert team was able, what they're able to do, and it's a good test for the Mavs to hopefully get them ready for conference play.
Well, that's right. And I mean, you started off this game causing those guys a lot of fits. We had, I think, 5 forced turnovers in the first period. So, you just got to figure out how to string some of that stuff together and then start knocking the cellophane off earlier. That seems to be the thing. It's like once we get behind, we get a little bit.
Yeah, but you saw a team that was, that Carl Albert team had everything, and there's not really you could do in that ball game. But again, Southside falls here 69-20, and again, they'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow to call the ball game, and, we'll play the loser of Brock, Texas, and North Little Rock, and it should be a tough challenge either way that the Lady Mavs, again, will have tomorrow. And we want to thank everybody for watching. Terrell, appreciate your insights into the ball game tonight, and hopefully we'll see better things tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely.
Again, Southside falls 69-20. We'll be back tomorrow here at 4 o'clock for the Lady Mavs. And again, every game is in the tournament of the champions will be streamed by the Maverick Sports Network. You won't have the audio that you have on every game, but you will have it for the Mav game tomorrow. Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for watching, and go Mavs.